Hey everybody, we're the nerds, and we are in Paris. The Eiffel Tower right behind us. Look at that. We have made it to Paris finally. You'd be thinking like, that looks a little different. Well, we're in Paris, Tennessee. So we're here in Paris, Tennessee. Check out the Eiffel Tower right there. We're gonna have some lunch out here, maybe find a coffee shop if we can, and maybe just walk in the downtown area a little bit. We've had family live in Paris before up here. We've always heard about the Eiffel Tower here, but never made it out here.
No.
So now we're here in Paris, Tennessee, but close enough for now. Pretty cool Eiffel Tower. We're gonna check it out a little closer. Gonna have the lunch and then maybe have some coffee and see what the nerds can get into in Paris, Tennessee. Walking up to the Eiffel Tower here. This one is, what, Stephanie, was it 60 feet tall?
This one is 60 feet. The actual one in Paris is over 1,000.
Wow.
A little higher with the towers.
Yeah.
And this is actually the second one here. The first one was made of wood.
That's cool.
So they had to reconstruct it with steel.
This whole little area out here is a little park. So you got a playground here. You got little pavilions there and restrooms. Straight ahead behind the Eiffel Tower is more playground. There's community pools over there and a splash park as well. So you have a lot to do here.
Yeah.
But there's the tower.
A gate around the whole thing.
Yeah, we'll walk up a little closer.
So you can't get in there. People are putting locks on it like they do in Paris.
So we'll show you those locks real quick and get a closer view. There's some of the locks there. They're all around the gates. So they're all over the place.
There's cases for and against leaving locks. I personally don't do it, wouldn't do it.
And then up here, there's a look up at the tower. Now you can't go underneath the tower and you can't go up in this tower, but it's still a good mini replica of the one in Paris. What do you think, Steph?
It's cool.
Cool little.
It's cool.
You have your Dolly sweatshirt on too.
I do. This is from the I Will
Always Love You celebration.
Yeah.
Yep, and flower and food celebrations coming up soon. But there we go. One last look at it. And then we're gonna head off and try to find a barbecue place we want to look for, maybe a coffee shop, and then see what the downtown square has to offer. We're heading back to the car now. I just want to give one more last look. Always love the last looks. Pretty cool Eiffel Tower here in Paris. We were heading out of the park and we saw a catfish. This is a City of Paris, Tennessee catfish. Looks really cool. Love the whiskers on it and everything, and like the artwork on the wall behind here. So this is really neat. And this is down here by the playground area. There's a new playground area that they built. And this building we're looking at is actually the restrooms here. And then right to the right back there is pickleball. But love the catfish here. That's really cool. We have made it to Perry's Barbecue, cafeteria style. They actually have the smoker right out here out front. So not running right now, but I know it would smell amazing if they had it running. And we've heard some fantastic things about this. There's also a feature on Tennessee Crossroads. It's a Perry's Barbecue, all-you-can-eat buffet. It's pretty rare to see an all-you-can-eat buffet for barbecue, but there's our hours right here. And then here's all the information here out front. Daily lunch specials, all you can eat, your day, your way, everything. So looking forward to it. A little bench out here. And we're gonna head inside now. Here's a look at the food here. So you got some of the pulled pork, the chicken, the rib tips, sausage, potatoes, corn pudding, green beans. All right, so we just got our food. This is my plate here, and this is Steph's here. Steph went the barbecue nachos. And I'll tell you what, they don't play around with cheese. That's a ton of cheese on there.
Yeah, I've never had barbecue nachos with nacho cheese.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
And not to mention this much nacho cheese, but like
it's a lot. It's loaded up for sure.
Yeah, there's no.
And then over here on mine is the all-you-can-eat buffet. I got $13 all-you-can-eat buffet. So I got the pork, the rib tips, the sausage, corn pudding, and potatoes. and you can go back and get as much as you want. So the potatoes, corn pudding, and all the meats there in the front. Plate number 2 for me. So I got some more potatoes, which are really good. Got the green beans, the hot water cornbread there, and some chicken. And they also have banana pudding for dessert on the buffet. So it looks like some good banana pudding there. But time for plate number 2. We are in downtown Paris now. Barbershop over there, Fletcher Dental. It's a really cool town area here. Oh, there's a mural over here, babe. So this is actually the coffee shop we're going to. Oh, we're right over here. Look at this. We love murals. I believe in Paris, Tennessee. That's cool.
Like the one in Nashville.
Yeah, it is. Just like the Nashville one. A little alleyway here, and then turning back around. The coffee shop we're going to is actually right here. These are the outside seating area for the coffee shop. And it's right there. The Jax Java Urban Cafe. We are inside the coffee shop now. This is a really nice coffee shop in here. Got these cool chairs here. Look like they're made out of the bags for the beans for roasting. Drink the best. They got more seating areas up here. And then here's a look at the front here where you order at. All kinds of good looking pastries in here as well. We are done with the coffee shop. Stephanie did not get nothing, but as you'll know, Stephanie's not a big coffee drinker like I am.
Not at all.
At first for me though, as a piping hot coffee beverage, not really, it's a cold one. So they actually were out of the cold cups they're out of. So they made a mocha, iced mocha in a hot cup for me. So I never drank an iced mocha out of a hot cup. But I'll tell you, if you're in the downtown Paris area, that coffee shop, fantastic, great staff. I don't know what shit there. Okay. I think I swallowed a bug. The mocha is fantastic. So really good coffee shop. Average pricing at $5 for a cup of coffee for a mocha specialty drink. So
for what?
Mocha specialty drink.
Oh, I thought you said Stephanie drinks. So
no,
no,
mocha specialty drink.
No.
Oh look, I'll have to turn around. Right here. I'm the judge.
It's your parking spot right there.
Oh, I'm in the judge's parking spot. Don't tell the judge. I'll be in jail. Going to the town square now. With the main courthouse building there. It still looks like an old town too, which is really cool. The little brick facades, and there's a banquet going on there. There's all these cool little shops and everything. I just really enjoy the old towns. Don't you, Steph? It's just something you can't see anymore. Like just thinking back into a days that this is where you would go, you know, the downtown.
Gets me excited for our trip.
Oh yeah, we got our trip coming up to finish off Route 66 and go out to California. So that's going to be exciting. And Vegas, and then who knows what else we may get into. We found a catfish. This is like the judge catfish. Look, they got like the little hairstyle going on there, like the cool eyeballs. It's got the gavel right there. That is a cool catfish right there. Yeah, I think there's actually one more behind us too that I just saw at the corner of my eye, but I like this. And these are done because Paris, Tennessee is the world's largest fish fry stuff, right?
Fish fry or
fish fry, I think it is.
Fish fry or something like that.
There's a park here in the heart of downtown Paris. You got a little fountain here. See this words on there for Paris, Tennessee. There's the Eiffel Tower there. Fountain's turned off, I assume, for the winter. A little place to eat out here. Church across the street there. Another one, the catfish here. I like seeing all these catfish around town. Jax Billiard Parlor. Hotel Livery Stable. There's like a whole mural wall here. This is really interesting. Dry goods store. Huh, very interesting. Like a whole mural wall back here of little shops and everything. Found another mural here. So 731, that's probably the area code out here. Welcome to downtown Paris. Got the Eiffel Tower there, the courthouse we just saw. There's a catfish over here. This is really cool. So you know we love murals. So this is really interesting. Welcome to downtown Paris. Here's a look back at the courthouse here and heading back to our car. A lot of shops throughout here. There's a bright old baby place there, American Honey Mercantile, Candy Farm, just a lot of little shops. It's neat to see downtown still have people coming and shops open. Sometimes you go to these downtown cities, there's not much open anymore. So it's really cool to see this in action here, so to speak. There's that candy farm again. Then right here is a salon, what's called La Tour of Paris Salon. So just like we are in Paris, Tennessee. This is something I've never seen before. So there's no walk signs or don't walk signs, but there is crosswalks. But none of the signs that tell you when to walk or not when to walk. But they have these little flags here. These little flags, so you can pick up a flag and go across the street with it. And you can be seen with your flag as you cross the street. That's pretty cool. There we have it. Paris, Tennessee is in the books. So Paris, Tennessee, went to see the Eiffel Tower, went to Perry's BBQ, went to the coffee shop, and also downtown. Coffee shop, fantastic, really cool place, highly recommend it. Downtown's cool downtown. Never seen those flags before. Those flags are interesting, weren't they? So you grab a little flag and you...
Jeremy wouldn't grab one. I tried to get him to walk with one.
They had to walk across the street. So most of those little downtowns nowadays are kind of dead. Like nothing's there. That one seems to be like the hit of the town. So it's pretty cool to see a downtown back in action, so to speak. And everybody was there. And Eiffel Tower. My uncle used to go up to Paris quite often, had family up there, and so I heard about the Eiffel Tower my entire life pretty much. Finally glad to go see it. A little bit smaller than I thought it would be, but I think it's still pretty cool. It's off my bucket list. What do you think? A little smaller too?
It was smaller than I thought it would be. I mean, but what can you expect? It's in a small town in Tennessee. Yeah. It's really cool that they have it there at all. It just makes you want to go see the real one.
Yeah, we'll see that one day.
Yeah.
And I guess the only thing we didn't really like a whole lot would be Perry's BBQ. So concept-wise, I've never heard of a barbecue place doing a buffet. Fantastic idea. Price at $13, fantastic. There's some good things there we discussed, and then some things we didn't like so much. I think the worst was Stephanie's nachos, being as like the theater nachos with some barbecue on there.
Terrible. Just
get some fresh chips or some bigger chips, and then use shredded cheese or different kinds of cheese. Don't use the nacho cheese from like a theater. But
not only nacho cheese, but don't use cold nacho cheese.
Yeah.
How?
But if you want to pig out and go all out on some barbecue buffet, that's a good place to get it. Again, some stuff was hits, more misses. So probably would never go back there again. If someone want to go with if someone was there, I was in Paris, want to go, I'd probably go with them. But I wouldn't choose that place by far. There's a lot better options. Coffee shop though, that's where it's at. So. Hope you enjoyed that little trip of ours to Paris, Tennessee. Eiffel Tower is checked off the list, and the nerds are
out.